Hi guys, I'm Marticore, and I love how they lift the bowl along with the plate. Like, is the plate glued to it? Anyway, we're playing with Brandon today and kind of finishing the round in this episode finally, round 2. But I remembered today that I still have a university gameplay. In this round, technically, because in the Bendette Le Tournant family, I missed a day. Like, I didn't play enough days because Alvin and Sophie are supposed to go to college. So it's in this round still. So yeah, definitely Townieville 17 will be a uni gameplay. The first one in this series. With Alvin, Sophie, and Ivy. But for now, we're taking care of Brandon. Trying not to unalive him. This will just be a running joke, okay? I do have an idea for him. A pretty simple idea. Maybe not simple to do, but simple as an idea. So Brandon used to live with his sister Tasha, but she ran away because they hated each other. He wasn't the best brother to her, and my headcanon is that they are actually half-siblings because they share a face template, but when it comes to colors, they're not really that similar, so I figured there might have not been that close because of the age difference, around 15 years of age difference, and also because they only share one parent. So maybe when their parents were still around, they didn't actually live together, but now that they're gone, Brandon had to legally take care of her. But she was camping out somewhere for 2 years when she was still a minor, and then she turned 18 and started living with the Sentowski family, so Brandon is like, yeah, sure, that works. Oh, and now dogs are fighting. If it's not Brandon and Tasha, it's freaking dogs. Are they the same dogs? No, it's a wolf and the other wolf. Will Alpha Wolf win? Yeah, of course he will. It's Balin and Bob. Brandon now lives alone in this, kind of like a house, I guess. This is an apartment building technically, but I kind of think of it as like a row house. So he has a spare room and a study, so I won't change this into a study because that doesn't really make sense. Maybe he will use this room one day, but I was thinking to... Oh, I forgot I had music on. Get rid of all the things that say Tasha. Let's just make it a plain guest room for now. Yeah, I had music on because recently when I play on my own, without recording, just for fun, I like to actually have music in the game, so I taught myself to turn on the music and then turn it off when I'm recording. Oh, yeah, you guys are still here. Will I really have to sell you guys every single time? Because it's technically not a bad apartment residency. Only Santa was, for some reason. But, I'll just leave them for now and see what happens. So Brandon is going to work in a minute. He wants to fall in love with 2 Sims, actually have 2 loves at once, because romance Sims are, a lot about getting, not a lot about giving, I guess. So there are a few approaches to romance Sims that I will talk about when he's at work. I think the default and wants-based, according to the wants that the romance Sims actually get in the vanilla game, is just a player or just to sleep around, have as many people to woohoo with as possible. There's a lifetime wants to woohoo with 20 Sims, for example, so just go on dates, fall in love with plenty of people, woohoo with plenty of people, make out with plenty of people. Also, Brandon is friends with Marsha. She is his neighbor, so it kind of makes sense, but it's also a little bit weird. I don't know what to think about it, but let's continue. Another approach is a more peaceful version of the default, which is to let the sim have their a certain number of Sims to woohoo with. Maybe they woohoo with 5 Sims and then they settle down. But some people actually play romance Sims as just kind of hopeless romantics, as I did with Jan Tellerman, because her vibe is less of a player and more of a look for the right person thing. So I gave her the hopeless romantic trait from a mod. Some people interpret romance sims as just like having a high libido and liking to woohoo a lot, but it can be with one person, right? Even if they have negative memories of getting engaged or married, although if I make romance sims settle down, it's usually not really, it's more like a no strings attached kind of thing. It's less official. It's usually just being in love and living together and raising a child together or something like that. They never actually get married. Also, you can go for an open relationship or a polyamorous relationship, but this will require some mods to take care of jealousy. So there are a few ways to play romance sims, depending on how you feel this sim works, you know? And there are a lot of romance sims in Townieville, so all of them kind of have different things, different lifestyles, I guess. Like, Ricky is different from Sandy, Brandon is different from Jan, because I was trying to actually make it a little bit more varied, not with every single romance sim. Exactly the same. So Jan is the hopeless romantic, Sandy is the had a lot of woohoo and settled down, Goopy is a midlife crisis kind of romance sim that he did settle down pretty early in life, but now he's acting up and deliberately trying to cheat. And Brandon, I feel like Brandon could be the romance sim that will only settle down if he has the craziest chemistry with someone. So if he meets a person that he has 3 bolts with, that will be the person that he settles down with. And in Brandon's case, it can be either a woman or a man because he's bisexual. So we'll try to find this person. I will make him know pretty much everyone, not with the cheat, but like go to community lots a lot to actually try and meet every single person that exists in Townieville. If he has enough money, I guess I could make him use the matchmaker. I won't use the crystal ball thing because that's too easy. For now, I think I will just play wants based with him. He wants to meet someone new and he will want to meet someone new pretty often. Oh yeah, you have to pay rent and the bills, so you're very far away from that 5,000, but he got promoted today and he will get promoted a lot because he has charisma. So I think eventually he might settle down. We'll see what the town has in stock for him. And he will have to, wait, maybe not just now, because if you ask to just be friends and stop being in love with Sandy, this will not fulfill. Like, I will have to get in 2 more loves at once. So maybe let's keep it just for now, just until he gets another love. Actually, tonight you can just have dinner. You don't have any pizza. Maybe TV dinner. Yeah, definitely Brandon looks like a TV dinner kind of guy. Cereal for breakfast, TV dinner for dinner. He doesn't have a TV. Would be nice if he did. There are 2 bookcases in this house. He doesn't have one in his room. So I guess he is more of a reader. Arts and crafts is his one true hobby, and I got him an easel, so maybe let's do that for fun. He has a computer, so I don't think he needs a TV really. If he doesn't get promoted on Wednesday, he will have Thursday off. So that's useful to have a whole day trip around town to meet new people. There aren't that many people around, really. Just a few townies, a few playables. I don't think any playables are available anymore, right? He will have to look amongst townies. If he meets every single person and there's no one that he has triple chemistry with, maybe I will just make him settle down with the person that he has the highest chemistry with. Unless that person is taken. Okay, now he wants to woohoo, but you don't really have anyone to woohoo with. Yeah, these guys are still here. Like, they're technically living here because Andrea keeps going to work and everything. Yeah, he has nice chemistry with Andrea, but she is taken. Okay, I need to sell her because I don't want them to hang around here. Maybe let's go to the graveyard and pretend like he's visiting his parents' grave. That's a little bit more original than going to the convenience store or the park all the time. There are no tombstones of his parents, of course, but we can imagine. Very nice graveyard with 2 graves. Adjust visitor controller. Age ban teens. There are no elders in this town. This is kind of like the stories games. Elders don't exist. Unless it's like a garden club person or like a witch or something, then maybe. But I didn't make any elderly townies. Yeah, he did have a thing with Marissa, didn't he? She already asked him to just be friends? Or maybe he never really got the flags, because I think they at least like made out, right? They did have a thing, didn't they? Yeah, but they only kissed. But at this point, she is, like, technically not exactly at this point in the second day of this gameplay, but she is now involved with Joe, and I don't really wanna interfere in that. But that would be the easiest. They don't have the strongest chemistry, but they did kiss. Oh, hey, bartender. She had good chemistry with adult Ricky. He's a romance sim, so Brandon might like her. Yeah, it's double chemistry. Amar Clark, the atrociously evil warlock. Is this a newly generated sim? Yeah, with face 18. You like him? Not really. Wait, he is not showing chemistry with men at all. Did you forget that you're bi? I have a fix for that, but maybe he did actually forget. Gender pref. Brandon. Yeah, he's straight. Hell no. Not doing that. Oh yeah, now he has chemistry with Abhijit. I remember I was worried about kind of like a stereotype that bisexual people, romance sims, you know, that they're like unfaithful or something, as some people believe that. Bisexual people have it really hard in the LGBTQ community. Trans, non-binary, and intersex definitely worse, but still, there are so many romance sims here that if I only chose non-romance sims to be bi, I wouldn't really have a lot of choice, you know? But the only other bisexual person in this town is Andrea, who is a fortune sim. So Brandon is the only one. It's fine. I'm pretty sure I made him bi from the very beginning. Maybe I made him straight to avoid the stereotype later on, but I can't remember anymore if I talked about that, but he was supposed to be bi from the very beginning. Wait, what about Ricky? He's a romance sim. Well, it won't show the chemistry because Ricky is straight technically, but sexuality is flexible. Romance sims seem to like Cowboy Branston. I think I might make Cowboy Branston bi, or like all the townies bi, just to check, you know? Wow, that's a really good way to hang out at the cemetery, playing kicky bag, slapping people, checking out the hotties. Yeah, he's still whatever. Okay. Wait, what are your turn-ons and turn-offs? Formal, good cook, and your turn-off is charismatic. Okay. I think usually townies get like 7 points of creativity and not really that many in other skills, so it will be kind of hard to find a great cook. Maybe you should look at a restaurant. Maybe tomorrow on his day off he will actually go to a restaurant. Oh, you can also meet someone chatting. Heather. I'm not sure who Heather is. I'm not sure who Brooke is either. There's also Hannah. Oh, I know Hannah. I know who Hannah is. He already knows a lot of people. Oh, Brooke is the bartender lady. So we know her already. Okay, he met someone new. And that is Hannah. I don't think he will have a lot of chemistry with her because she's probably like maybe like a family sim or knowledge. Oh yeah, it's negative. And he also met Heather Remington. Oh, okay, that's a university student. I kind of forgot that I made them. I guess a university student could do as well. Do you have a secondary aspiration, Brandon? It's popularity, yeah. Because you're a Libra, you're too nice to be a romance sim, you're exactly like Ricky. So maybe you will actually have triple chemistry with Ricky if they have the same freaking personality. Oh man, maybe I will make Ricky bi low, just to check. He's like bi-curious, you know? He's like mostly straight, but if he meets a guy that he really likes, he could be with a guy. Let's go to the bistro for breakfast. Brandon is sick of cereal. If Ricky appears here, I will check. Like, at this point, Ricky is still a teenager, so it's super weird, super creepy. But once Ricky is a decent age, like 25 or something, which is not really that long from now, it will probably be like 15 years of difference again. Like, Ricky is a year younger than Brandon's sister, but at a different point in time, this could work. Oh, Ricky's here. Ricky Sentowski, please. Make buy low. Okay, it's not triple, but it is the highest chemistry so far. Oh, man. Okay. I'll have that in mind. Oh, he's thinking of an omelette. That's perfect for breakfast and probably his favorite food as well. Can't blame him. Enjoy. Alvin decided to cook for himself and everyone else. He's like, nah, this restaurant has prices too high. I'll just make some hot dogs. Why is there a grill here? I didn't even notice. This is a Max's build. Oh, you can't talk to the host at all? Huh. Same as the cook. Oh, wow. Now that I see you guys next to each other like this, Andrea could easily be Ricky's mother in an alternative version of Townieville because they have exactly the same colors. But Ricky shares a face template with Orlando and Andrea shares hers with Randy, so it's like choices, you know? I couldn't make Ricky, Orlando, and Randy brothers because there are too many colors happening. So I had to choose. I can see that Brandon has some chemistry with Dayton, so he will actually try to flirt with him. Maybe that will convince him to the bi side. Let's see if that works. Okay, they don't get along talking, but how about flirting? He likes it. Did that trigger chemistry between you guys? It did, but it's not very high. Brandon just walking around making people not straight. He's actually still hungry. Can we get a full hot dog, not half bitten? Okay, all of them are halves. I guess you can order something again. It's better than having TV dinner at home. I don't know, get some ribs. Now we're good. We can pay and go. He was out pretty much the entire day. Another promotion. Oh, now he needs 2 logic points. Probably not gonna happen. He will just be a junior executive for the rest of his life. He makes decent money anyway. It's already Saturday? Yeah, I didn't say finding him a match will only take this one round, right? Maybe he will find the one when he's 50. It's never too late. Yeah, I mean, he works until 4 p.m. Yesterday he wasn't even in the mood to go somewhere. And he already met a lot of people. Oh yeah, Saturday means pizza. No TV dinner today. Oh, he's friends with Neil. With his ex's new partner? Something like that. Okay, I think for now we're done with going to community lots and trying to meet people. He wants the 2 loves thing, so maybe let's try to get to either the bartender or Narissa or Dayton maybe, since you made him bi already. You have Sunday off, maybe invite Dayton and let's see where it goes. And this is the last day, it's been 6 days, I can't believe it. He's just at work all the time. Maybe serve a nicer breakfast, like cinnamon rolls, and invite Dayton to have breakfast together? Oh, this is nice. Okay, let's sit together. Let's try to cuddle. He did the same thing with Marissa, didn't he? Okay then. Brandon is just very persuasive. Okay. Cool. Like, it's the easiest with Dayton because they already have a relationship. Aww. How about making out? Okay then. You make me wanna make you fall in love. Yeah, let's make him fall in love. This is all we need. Okay, Brandon fell in love, and that's enough. Now he wants 3, but I think making out with 3 different Sims is better. Woohoo in bed. I guess we could do that. Do you have the same... I mean, it's really plain underwear, but exactly the same shirt and the same boxers. What are the odds? And Dayton fell in love too. Okay. This is getting serious. And Brandon doesn't want serious with Dayton. I just now realized that not only is it a little weird considering their age for Brandon to be with Ricky, but also, isn't that a little too close to Tasha? Because Ricky will soon be Tasha's brother-in-law. So I really hope that he finds someone else. I am trying to, replace the idea of Ricky by someone else. Let's just wait for him to have enough money for the matchmaker. Dayton went out in the snow, super deep snow, to talk to Neil, who is freezing. Whatever, I guess the date with Dayton is over. Who's on the chat? Chandler, Melissa, Dallas. Dallas is a teen. You're already a little bit dirty. Yeah, I guess take a shower already. Serve some spaghetti. Maybe Dayton will eat with you, he's still here. And that's a round. That was really fast, so I think, yeah. I will go to the GilsCarbo family. I know it sounds weird, but just a reminder that I still have to play 1 day of round 3 there before Ivy goes to college. But I want Ivy to go to college with Alvin and Sophie. That's how I usually do it. So I think we will just play 1 day at the GilsCarbo so that I have it done already and I can just play the university students. I also have a college marked for Randy, but I usually have this marked to know when a teenager is becoming an adult. So if I remember correctly, Randy didn't want to go to college, but if I go to that family again, he might have this want. But I already had an idea for him that he will just, he already started his culinary career and he will just continue it without university education. So let's play until morning. I don't think Brandon met everyone, probably every townie in Townieville, but definitely not every university student. So maybe when I play here next time, I will go to a community lot and use the visitor controller to spawn only university students there. There are only like 3 guys and 3 girls to meet. But maybe one of them will be a match, you never know. I don't know yet what chemistry he actually has with Heather. Yeah, he would have to check that, so yeah, that's useful too. Like, if she spawns on that lot, we can check it as well. So I'm actually curious about Randy. Yeah, he wants to go to university now, of course. But I've already planned for him that he is level 3 in his teenage career, so he has a pretty good head start for the culinary career. I don't think he needs college. Okay, so just 1 day in this family. Goopy is super happy because he got to cheat a little. And now apparently he's all about Mary Lena and having parties, so maybe he came around. Ivy doesn't hate her father at this point, but she doesn't really have that much of a relationship with him. Okay, she's just gonna go to school. Mary Lena has the day off today. And she wants to socialize, apparently, and have a baby, of course. You know what? When it comes to that baby want, I will lock it in just for now. I'm not this doesn't mean I'm promising it, okay? But it's a big want. So if I decide to fulfill it for you, it's really beneficial. So let's just keep it for now. If you want to talk, you can talk to the maid. Hey, you've been a huge help, thank you. Yeah, now she wants to see a ghost and buy instruments. Oh, Goopy is a Libra as well. What's your secondary popularity, of course? Mary Lena is into tinkering and she has some mechanical, and Ivy just clogged the toilet. Can you fix it? Goopy, did you get a love letter? Did I see that right? Oh man, if Mary Lena ever reads it... Oh, okay, no, it's from Alvin to Ivy. I don't think Goopy ever went on an actual date to get a love letter. This only happens after dates. Okay, Ivy, you can take it. Who can Goopy invite who is not a potential mistress? Oh yeah, he's super happy because of the thing that he had with Melissa. Neighborly love. Oh, this is a townie that Brandon doesn't know yet. I think he works with Goopy and this is the only friend that Goopy has that is not either his romantic interest or a teenager. He was friends with Amin when he was helping him out, but that wore off pretty fast. Yeah, I guess invite your coworker. Man in law enforcement. Ivy will finish up with homework and then hang on the phone for the entire evening with Alvin. I kinda can't wait for the university intermission and then round 3. I don't see Alvin here. Does that mean that he's... Yeah, he's on the lot. Okay. I wanted to say they are so deeply in love because I can see them everywhere just kissing and hanging out, but they're not even best friends yet. That's crazy. Okay, just do whatever you want. As long as your dad doesn't see it. He just came for dinner. Okay, it's getting late. Oh, Ivy is actually on the 3rd level of her career as well. Yeah, she was an overachiever, but she's gonna be in architecture, so she probably needs university for that, and she's very ambitious. So her teen career will just stay in her teen years. Have you checked your scholarships? I think so, but maybe you now have new ones? The Scholars Grant and the Footwork Award, of course, and the Entrepreneur. So she has a lot. She has like 2,750 simoleons just from scholarships. So adding the starting 500, she will have over 3,000 simoleons. I think she will be able to rent a house. Especially that she will be added later on, when the students that are already there will have accumulated some money already. So I think when Ivy joins them, I will move them to a house. But let's not go that far ahead. This will be the first university gameplay of this series, so just to make sure you understand my rules for university gameplay, I will explain everything. I can only tell you now that university is a frozen time in my game, so I don't really count it as part of the round, especially in a case like this that 2 students will still be in round 2 and 1 of the students will already be in round 3. So we're kinda finishing round 2 and kinda starting round 3 in the next episode. I just wanted to say thank you for watching this series so far. I honestly adore it. And as always, thank you very much for watching, like the video, and see you in the next one. Bye!